My name is Hayden Bancroft. I am 6 years old.
Early intervention, we started seeing him when he was just a few months old. We were able to start treating him before we even knew what his medical diagnosis was.
So he was born with a neurological disorder called polymicrogyria and a genetic disorder called DiGeorge syndrome. He also has cerebral palsy and a few other things going on, but he's nonverbal, but he understands everything you're saying. He's super smart.
Where one hemisphere or half of his brain was underdeveloped, and so the sizes are different between the two, and so that leaves him with one-sided paralysis of his body. And we've been able to help him progress from his beginning motor milestones like rolling and reaching up until the point where he was walking independently. He still has deficits, and if you were to compare him to peers his age, he tries really hard to keep up with them and do everything they can. It might look a little asymmetrical or maybe a little different than his peers, but he figures out how to do everything.
He's stubborn, he's feisty, he's hilarious. He knows no stranger. He makes everybody feel like loved and everybody loves him. Like I've never met a kid that like brings so much joy to people, I'd say. The different diagnosis, we weren't really sure what his future would look like. You know, we got an answer of diagnosis is, but it's kind of a broad range, so we didn't know if he would walk or talk or run or be able to play anything, and he can keep up with the best of them. He loves to be included, he loves to interact, he loves golf, baseball, basketball. I mean, he like does it all.
I cut a putter down for him, so it's his size, and he'll stand in the living room and putt on the little mat for as long as you let him. He like get first thing when he gets up in the morning, I guess what he wants to do. I'm a competitive person, but I don't know if I've ever had the drive and desire that he does.
He's been able to achieve maybe more than people ever thought he would, given his medical diagnosis and the abnormalities in his brain structure. And he really can communicate a lot for a child that doesn't say any words.
Hayden will use his body language to tell us about his day or what he wants to do, but sometimes people don't always understand that. So one of our goals in speech therapy is to help him tell that story so he can, if mom and dad weren't there to explain what went on, he can use his device to tell a story about who he was with, where he was, and what he really wants to do, because he has strong opinions and what he wants to do, and he'll communicate that with his nonverbals, but it's also nice to be able to like hear the words and explain it a little bit more in detail too.
MercyOne, Genesis, GOPEDS, they were one of our first referrals. They've been with us since he was a few months old. They go above and beyond for him. Like we've been exceptionally thankful and happy for the support they've provided Hayden and us.